Hello, I'm Birdie Galaxy. This is the Lunatic Fringe. Thank you for joining me in this video. Today we will be discussing the Gemini new moon on June 17th and how that will affect you based on your rising sign. Okay, Cancer rising, this new moon in Gemini is happening in your 9th house. The 9th house is the house of higher learning or higher education. It's the house of philosophy as well as long distance traveling or foreign relations or travel to other cultures or experiencing other cultures. So when we have a new moon, we have the sun and the moon. The moon is the energy of intuition, of spirituality, inner wisdom, and feminine cycles. And the sun is the energy of vitality, creativity, joy, and just pure energy of life force. So during the moon and the sun are both in Gemini. And for you, Cancer rising, that is your 12th house. The 12th house is the house of spirituality, of karma. It's the house of self-sacrifice. It is a very spiritual house. It's also the house of self-destructive behaviors, habits, and addictions. It's the house of surrender and letting go and becoming just your spirit self. It's letting go of the human aspect of life, the mundane aspect of life, and just diving deep into your spiritual self. So every year from mid-May to mid-June, the sun shines its spotlight on your 12th house, or your house of spirituality. So that really brings the spotlight or the emphasis on your introspection, on self-reflection, as well as hidden wisdom. The 12th house is the last house of the zodiac. So everything that we've collected from essentially birth all through, or every day from the time we get up all through the day, this energy all culminates in the 12th house. The 12th house is where we let go of all of that mundane and all that reality, and we enter into the spirit realm, and we enter into the world that you can only go into with just your spirit self. You have to leave the human or the mundane aspect behind. So this is really a time. So when the moon shows up here, the sun's doing its thing, shining its spotlight here all month. So when the moon moves in, it really amplifies these intuitive abilities, because the moon is all about psychic intuition. 12th house is about psychic intuition. So this really amplifies your intuitive abilities. This is amplifying your ability for deep introspection, for self-reflection. The 12th house is generally ruled by Pisces, and for Pisces, we use the moon card. And the moon card is all about reflection, right? The moon reflects back. It reflects this energy back. So we have this energy of self-reflection going on in the 12th house. This might really enhance your need for solitude and your need for really diving deep into your self-destructive behaviors and the things that are causing you the most harm, which is generally stuff that we do to ourselves. So this is telling you to spend some time using your intellect. Gemini is all about intellect. So this is a time for using that intellect to explore your spiritual subconscious self, to explore your subconscious mind, your dream mind, your illusionary mind, and it's a time for diving deep into your spiritual self. This has the potential for profound insight and self-discovery, Cancer rising. There's so much energy going on in the 12th house. The 12th house is where we let go of it all. So this is really a time for you to be working through any behaviors that you are causing, that you're bringing upon yourself, that is self-destructive. The 12th house is also the house of imprisonment. So this could be literal imprisonment, as in you've done something and the consequences are that you have to spend time in prison. Hopefully that's not the case. But this can also be you feeling imprisoned in your own mind or imprisoned in the own reality around you, and needing to figure out who you are on a much more spiritual level that does not have to do with the mundane world. So that's all I have for you, Cancer rising. I hope that was helpful. I'm trying to keep these videos down to a lot shorter since I noticed that most of you drop off around the 5 or 6 minute period. So hopefully you made it to the end, and if you did, I truly appreciate you. Please give me a like, a subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you again on June 30th for a video about the Capricorn full moon on July 3rd. See you then. Bye.